Here's why Friday the 13th isn't scary. It's sacred. There's a lot of superstition in Western culture that has created the energy around Friday the 13th being unlucky. And as a collective, we can change that. We can reclaim that, and we should reclaim that, because Friday the 13th is actually a goddess day. It's a sacred, divine, feminine day. Let's talk about some of the reasons why people think it's unlucky and scary. One reason could be that there were 13 people at the Last Supper, Judas being the 13th. Another was Loki was the uninvited 13th guest in Norse mythology, causing chaos. Another reason is numerology. In numerology, 12 is complete, so 13 is seen as disruptive. There's also been executions over time associated with happening on Fridays. So those are just like some of the reasons why we deem it unlucky. But actually, Friday is derived from the name Freyja, who is a Norse goddess in Norse mythology, or Venus. And she's the goddess of love and fertility and magic. The lunar cycle has 13 cycles in it per year. There are 13 menstrual cycles for women with an average of 28 days. In ancient priestess culture, 13 is also seen as transformative and powerful and signals rebirth, things like that. So it's actually a really sacred, divine goddess day. So let's do some things to reclaim it. You can light a candle and make the intention for the sacred feminine. You could pull a card and ask, what sacred wisdom is rising within me today? You could say a blessing. I honor the mystery, the magic, the moonlight within. There's a lot of things that you can do that are ritualistic, intentional, or just start to research why you have associations to certain things and where that energy is coming from. And I think this is like even bigger than what we just talked about. I think it's important to follow the lines of energy of why we celebrate the things that we do, why we feel the way that we do, and realize where it's coming from, because a lot of times it's rooted in places that we don't need them to be rooted in. History, society, ancestral or culturally, things that have been just passed on and listened to without the research and the connection as to why you believe it or why you're connecting to it. So let's rewrite this day. Let's make it the sacred feminine again, as it always has been.